So it's me, your little boy, Samson. So I have something special, unique for us choosing ones today. You know, you have to understand these choosings. Majority of people around you today, many of them have secretly celebrated your story. But what is really annoying them is that there is no more celebration. Many people around you have jubilated. Many people around you have, jubilated, celebrated your difficult time. But they don't want to celebrate your glory. That is why the moment you become more successful, their end up start to act the way they never act before. That is why the moment you start to do great, many of them start to deny you. That is why majority of people today around you, many of them are filled with pain whenever they see you. Majority of people around you today, many of them are filled with sadness because they never thought that there is a greater word, greater than the greatest, ahead of you, ahead of that storm, ahead of that word, that story. They were secretly filled with happiness, secretly filled with joy because of your story. That is why you need to understand that many people were so happy secretly because of the story that was around you. Many people were so filled with gladness because of the story that was around you. So the longer the story, the happier they become. The longer the story, the longer the pain, the longer what the difficulties, the happier they become. Forget the fact that many of them are acting like they are like consulting you, encouraging you with their lips, but deep inside them they are celebrating that your downfall. There are a lot of people who are secretly celebrating your difficult moment. There are a lot of people who were so glad because of your difficult time. They were so filled with gladness, so filled with joy because of your difficult time. Your story give them joy. Your story give them joy. Your delay give them joy. Your pain give them joy because they are secretly watching all you are doing. They are secretly watching all your sources. They are secretly monitoring all your affairs. Many of them have left their own doing in focusing yours because they want to see how you will overcome that story. Now that there is no more story, they are in pain. Now that they have figured out that you have no more story in your life, everything that they are now seeing is your glory. That is why they are sick. That is why they are secretly annoyed. That is why it looks like you are you are now their enemies, because there is no more story. All that they are seeing is your glory. That is why majority of people don't want to celebrate your doing. That is why majority of people don't want to celebrate your sources. That is why majority of people don't want to celebrate your hard work. That is why majority of people don't want to celebrate your greatness. That is why strangers will be celebrating you, but the inside, your own people will not. That is why strangers will be supporting you, they will be caring, but the inside will not. Why? Because majority of the people whom you call your own, many of them were secretly celebrating your difficult time. They were secretly celebrating your difficult moment. They were secretly celebrating that storm because they never believed that after storm there will be something nice. They never believed that there is something inside that storm that looked disgusting, but in human form it looked disgusting, but to God is something magnificent. And that is why they are sick. Because they have fully come to realize that they make a fool of themselves in celebrating your downfall. They have finally come to realize that the worst mistake they made is celebrating your downfall. Because they have finally come to actualize that the biggest error they did was to celebrate your difficult time. Because now they have finally come to realize that what God cannot do does not exist. Remain blessed. May God bless you.